Hey everybody, how's it going today? This is Michael, and this is Kenshi, a squad-based RPG set in a fascinating post-apocalyptic sci-fi fantasy world. It's got some amazing stuff in it. It's got people, it's got ruins, it's got weird creatures, it's got various alien-type races. I don't think it's Earth. I'm pretty sure it's not Earth. But it's a fascinating game. I've been looking at this for a long time. I never picked it up. Yet another early access game from an independent developer. I just love games like that, but they change so rapidly that it's very difficult to keep track of. And also, Kenshi is extremely deep and very punishing. It's very difficult. But it is about to come out of early access. I don't know exactly when, but it's on 0.98 is the version. And there's an experimental version that's a couple notches ahead of this. I'm not playing on that one. I want to try to stick with the stable branch here. I was able to pick this up last week when I was away from home and wasn't able to record, and I've been playing a lot of different games, checking it out, different play styles, checking it out, and seeing if I really dig the game, and I think I do. It's just absolutely amazing. There's a lot of different ways to start the game. You can choose your beginning. So the default is Wanderer, and you start out with 1,000 money, which in this game is called cats. And you'll notice the difficulty says default here. If we look at different ones, they're going to say easy, hard, etc. There are some options you can change to change the actual difficulty of the game, like global damage multiplier, to make it a little bit less punishing. But, well, actually it doesn't seem to. But anyway, there may be some things that you can manipulate here to make the game really easier. But this rating here is based entirely on the start, from my understanding. So we could be that wanderer with 1,000 cats, or we could be a wandering trader with a pack animal and a backpack full of goods. We could be a wanted criminal with 100 cats and a legendary sword that somebody wants back, and probably a price on our head. Could start out immediately hunted by cannibals. Doesn't seem like the way to go. I think the worst one might be rock bottom, where you start with you're missing an arm and you don't have any money, and I think you're just tossed out in the middle of the desert, which doesn't seem like a good way to go. One that I really am excited about, though, is called the Freedom Seekers, and I've been playing this a little bit on my own and got a pretty good start, so I've been enjoying it very much. You get 4,000 to start. And you have 5 guys with you. The 5 people with you are nobodies. They don't have any skills, really. They're all bottom level people. But you have some skills. You're an old soldier, and you have a little bit of equipment. Not bad skills. And you start with a bounty on your head, 20,000 cats. So you are a wanted fugitive, but only within a certain faction. So not too bad. So I think we're going to start with this and set up our guys. Now, Kenshi is I don't know what you call it, activity-based skill builder. So if you run, you improve your athletic skill. If you sneak, you improve your sneaking skill. So the only way to get better at doing anything is to do it, basically. And that involves, occasionally taking a beating to get your toughness up, or getting into fights to improve your fighting ability. You can train those abilities with training dummies and, chests where you can try lockpicking and things like that. But for the most part, you got to get out there and just do it. So you just got to be real careful that you don't lose your last guy who can come and medic all your other people that are down. Now, if you start out as a solo wanderer, you can stay that way, or you can get some money and hire some people too. So here is our setup options. We have 6 characters in this particular start. We've got the old soldier here, who, what will we name him? Let's name the old soldier, I'm going to name him Kyle. Kyle is the name of my puppy, and Kyle is kind of an old soldier at this point. So we're going to name him Kyle. I don't think I'm going to change him. We have the ability to change the race or species of our guy, and we can also change the subrace. So there's a Scorchlander, which they have different abilities. This guy has some smithing abilities, stealth, dexterity, and athletics. It's really bonus to the abilities, not actual abilities, and not so good at base building things. Whereas Greenlanders are good at some of these base building things. So we'll take him. I think we'll get another human. Maybe we'll take a Scorchlander. Maybe we'll take a lady. And maybe we'll randomize her a bit. See if we can get somebody who's not too strange looking. Yeah, she's okay. So she's going to be good at making stuff. And we might make her our making stuff character. We're also going to want some fighters. So I'm going to take a... okay, well, I skipped over this. But the skeleton is a robot, basically. And they heal their limbs through repair, not through healing like most human flesh and blood characters. They are tougher, though, and they're pretty good at tech stuff. They're not so good at sneaking about and dodging. I'm not going to take a skeleton right off, though. We have the Hive, who are, I don't know, insect hive mind thing, maybe? So this guy's a Hive Prince, and he has some skill-type things. I mean, he's not that great at laboring and strength, and that's partially because he's, used to being treated well by the Hive worker drones, who are really good at a whole bunch of skills, not so good at smart skills. Although cooking, I'm not sure why that's a smart skill. And we've got Hive soldier drones, who are pretty much mainly good at fighting, and they also have a lot of hit points on all of each of your body components has a hit point score. They have very funny feet, too, by the way. They can't wear boots. He's not good at any other skills, but he is pretty good at fighting. So we're going to take a Hive Soldier drone. We can randomize him. And yeah, they all look the same to me. So, another Hiver. Let's get another Hiver. We'll take another soldier. I'll randomize him a bit, I guess. Yeah, they don't change a lot, do they? I wish they had some maybe slightly different tints or something. Can you change their color at all? Not really. Alright. His name is Ice. This other guy's name is Skinner. We've got Foreign and Kyle. Okay. So, Hand. Yeah, you're not going to be Hand. You're going to be the other race, which is called the Shek. Sheks are kind of a humanoid species. Maybe they've got some subdermal armor or something like that. They've got a little bit of a bonus to hit points. They are definitely prone, inclined to be fighters, not so on the skill front. So we'll take a Shek here, and character 1. Let's take a Shek, and we'll make it a lady. Lady Shek. Shek, I think, can get, we got a little bit of skin tone change there, so we'll make her dark. And her name is Leaf. So we have a Leaf, Hand, Hand. Hand? I don't like Hand very much. Let's call him Spike, because he's kind of spiky. Ice, Skinner, Foreign, Kyle. Sure, let's take them. Okay, and we have started out in the border zone, which scares me a little bit, because I think the border might be with these holy guys that I have a bounty on my head with. If we look at Kyle, you notice he's got a bounty with the Holy Nation. And if we look at our map here, yeah, we are definitely on the border, I think, with the Holy Nation. I think they're up here a little bit. We've got a city here called the Hub, and a city here called Squin. There's some more cities and things about, but we don't know about them right now. And we're currently in a way station, which just has a couple of stores. So this is Swamp down here. This Holy Nation is up here. Up here in the desert, some things called the United Cities, and maybe down here as well. Cannibals are up here. Don't know what's in here in this foggy area. I think there's a bunch of like techie ruins and things in some of these areas here. Maybe here too, like this wasteland looking area here. Down here in the swamp, there's like criminal syndicates and stuff. I don't know exactly what's around everywhere. I haven't been to all places, but I have seen a few. So we started out here at this way station. If in this dialogue, by the way, we have the ability to look at factions and see what's up with our relationship with them. We don't get along well with Dust Bandits, and they'll be very happy to take us down. Why don't we call our faction Kyle's Killers? Yeah, sure. Why not? We're not going to kill anybody. Well, we will. And we have research here, so we got to get a research bench together and do a bunch of things to get some of these abilities so that we can build neat things. There's a great build menu over here. We can build buildings. We can build a campfire to cook some food in. And this will just grow as we gain technology and information. And in our inventory, if we check our inventories, Kyle's got a weapon. And are these even armored? Maybe they are slightly armored. Nobody else has got much of anything. We got pants and a Wakizashi over here, but Foreign is carrying some wheat straw and a blueprint for wheat straw farming. Skinner and the rest of these guys are carrying building materials, iron plates, and fabric, and some food, and a Wakizashi. And I apologize for my Japanese pronunciation. I do not speak Japanese. I happen to speak Chinese, but not Japanese. So, we've got these things here. A Wakizashi is like a light blade. I think it's typically used as a secondary blade alongside a katana, a bigger weapon, I believe, for two-handed fighting. And we can, in fact, do two-handed fighting. The fighting in this game is pretty spectacular to watch, really, sometimes. So, what are these buildings here? We've got a bar. We have got a mechanical shop. And that looks like about it. Yeah. Wait, hold on. There's another building back here. What's this? A power station? A robotics workshop. Okay. Pretty cool. Let's send Kyle into the bar. I think the bar is just opening. So there's going to be a rush to get in here. It's going to slow the game down a little bit. My understanding... Here comes the barkeep. Hey, can we catch you? I've heard that you should probably run this from an SSD. I don't have an SSD, so I'm not doing it, but it would, I think, benefit from that. There's a lot of loading. All right, so I'm going to buy a couple of first aid kits. Let's get 3, 4, 5. Get one for everybody. We've got some food, so I don't think we need to buy any food. When you look at food, it has a nutrition rating, and some things are better deals, basically, and take up less room, etc. And we can also get a splint kit. 179 for that. Let's go ahead and get it. We did have 4,000 cats, so we can afford a little bit. I'm going to get this sleeping bag here. So, med kits, everybody can sort of medic themselves up. You can see that we have little indicators for all of our body parts. As we get wounded, these will go down. If it's red, you're bleeding. If it's yellow, you're healing back up. If it's black, it's going to take a long time to get back to full health. And as you get hit, I mean, one hit can take you down, halfway, 3/4 of the way down. So pretty bad news sometimes, these fighting. What is this? A wooden backpack. Only 800 for that. I'm going to go ahead and get that for Kyle. Everybody else has got a backpack. Kyle does not, but now he does. So that'll be wonderful. Kyle can keep... Oh, crap. Oh, man, I just blew some money by selling that. Watch yourself. If you right-click, it'll automatically transfer into an inventory. I was trying to transfer that to my backpack. I transferred it back to the trader. Well, it looks like the sell value and the value are the same, oddly enough. So maybe I didn't lose any money on that. Couldn't say for sure. But you want to watch yourself when you do that. What is this here, by the way? A ninja guard. Well, what's he standing next to? Oh, he's got a crossbow. Oh, look at these. They've got little turrets here. That is wicked. I have not seen a setup like that right at the gate before. That's pretty cool. So we got our squad, and if we want to mess with that squad, we can come over here. Let's call this away. And when we get a home, we'll have a home team as well, and so we can keep people there. We can create multiple squads or do whatever we want to with them. If you want to select everybody, the tilde key or backward apostrophe, I guess, will do that for you. So let's head out of town. You definitely want to keep your eyes on the prize here. There's a lot of stuff going on. This is a well. Okay, we could gather some water from that well, I imagine. I haven't actually tried that, so I'm not sure. If you look around, the one thing about this game, nobody ever seems to look at the sky, but the sky is pretty darn cool. Look at that. Definitely not Earth. I don't know where we are, but we're not on Earth. Not in Kansas anymore. I think this game is pretty beautiful. I remember first looking at it and thinking it looks a little derp, but I think it's because there's I don't know what you call it, a detail mismatch maybe. Some things are highly detailed, some things are not, but in the grand scheme of things, after playing it for a while, I just think it looks amazing. I don't know why, it tickles my fancy for some reason. So we're facing south right now with our camera. I think we want to make our way over to the hub. One thing about the hub is I believe it's mostly abandoned, and we can buy a building over in the hub. We probably don't have enough money for it right now, but we will eventually have enough money for it. So what is the best way, I wonder, to get over to the hub? First of all, what's the best way out of here? I guess we come down here. So we can control our speed of the game with this, and you'll want to do that while you're traveling probably. But then again, you'll also want to watch yourself because things can get out of control real quick in this game. This, I believe, will keep our group together. We've got a lot of options over here for controlling people. Jobs means they'll do jobs that are assigned in this list over here. Hold means they'll hold their position. They won't advance to fight. Range means if they have a ranged weapon, they'll prioritize it. Sneaking will put you into a stealth mode kind of thing. When you do that, you'll get this little eyeball here. Blue means you're not being observed. Red means you are. I'm not sure what yellow means. This little sunlight here is how much light is in the area that you're in. So you can turn on stealth and sneak about if you like. Let's get our guys into a group here before we head off. And check the map one more time. Am I heading in the right direction generally? Yeah, looks like it. So let's just set off up this road here. Now roads are great because you're going to go faster, but then again you're going to encounter other people, which may or may not be what you want. Fights in this game are very tough to handle. In fact, I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. And we're loading. We're loading now. I think we want to head out that way, actually. Yeah. Let's head off over here. Oh, and you know what? Before we get too far, let's go ahead and save this game. I want to save the game and make sure I've got a way to get it back if something screws up. Either something in the game screws up or I screw up and get everybody killed, which is pretty darn likely. Oh, and you know, another thing we should do, Kyle here has all the bandages. Let's make sure everybody has their own bandage so that anybody can do healing. And I think Kyle's got an extra. Leaf, you guys all have a bandage. Okay, so Kyle will keep the extra bandage, and he'll also keep the splint. We'll put all this stuff in their backpack. Do you have? Here, you can. Surely, oh, they only stack to. All right, they only stack to 9. Let's get that stuff put away. Oh, research complete. Yeah, I used that. I used that blueprint. Blueprints are a quick way to do your research, and you can buy them in a lot of different places, or you can do it from scratch on your research table. Discovered holy military base. Whoops, I've got only one guy selected. Happens sometimes. Let's see where this holy military base is. I do not want to encounter anybody from the holy group, so we're going to get across this basin and up the other side as quickly as possible. I want to get into Czech territory before too late. There's the military base right there. Well, there ain't much we can do about it. Let's see if we can get our guys to come up here. Oh, they're going to want to go around the other way, and actually that's fine. Let's go up this this side road here. Where's that going to end up taking us? I can't really see. We don't want to run into any patrols of those guys because they will take my guy prisoner, and I don't know what they'll do with him. And they like humans, but they don't like anybody else. They don't like ladies. They don't like non-humans. So We want to avoid these guys at all costs. They are probably going to end up being our main enemy. And if they see me, they will recognize me, I think. I'm going to keep an eye out, because we're pretty darn close to that thing. But hopefully we're going to be able to get across. This is quite a chasm over here. I didn't realize it was the Grand Canyon. But it looks like we can get down over here. Let's do that. We might spend all of our time traveling over to Squin or whatever it's called. What is it called? The Hub. The Squin. Squin is down south a little bit. That's a Czech city. I don't know who owns the Hub, if anybody. Like I said, most of the buildings, I believe, are abandoned. So your guys are going to kind of follow the road. The pathing is pretty good on roads, actually. That's kind of nice. They will prefer the road if given the option. We're not encountering anybody, which is pretty amazing. Now, map time. Alright, well, we're getting away from the Holy Military Base. I guess I don't mind if we swing down here and see what's around. We'll discover more sites as we go along, which is okay. Oh, there's a guy. I did not see him coming. Who are you? He's a tech hunter. I don't think we have to worry too much about the tech hunters. I don't really want you guys to go that way, though. Let's have a peek around. Is that going to lead up to the... That's going to lead up to the military base. I don't want that. Can you guys come here instead? Yeah, let's head out this way. I'm getting a little confused about my my desire for them to stay on that path, but that's all right. We haven't gotten down into the valley yet. I don't know if we can. Looks like we're heading up to the mountain. It may not be the best thing. Let's pause here. Can we see the city at all? Looks like it's going to be over that way. What happens if we just click? Can we head down the hill here? Where are you guys? Let's see if we can get down over here. I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to backtrack a little bit. I'm not sure we can come down this this gully or not. I'd like to, but I don't know what their pathing is going to do. Looks like they're going to follow, yeah, the long way around here. We'll pass Terran, our tech hunter guy, a little bit. Head down here. Is there anybody about? Oops. Camera got reset while it's loading. I don't see anybody down here. Okay, still loading. Still loading. Come on, guys. Get down there. There we go. And if we check our stats, we ought to be gaining some stuff here. Kyle is pretty set already, but yeah, our athletics is already up to 6. I don't think we've gained any strength because we have everything in the backpacks. I hadn't thought about that. Should probably have gotten us stuff out of the backpacks, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. What I want to do is get up to the city. I'm not real good at navigating here. I think we're going to turn that way and go. So let's turn over there. We're going to have to go up this valley a little bit to get over there. And that's fine, I guess. Oh, no. Want everybody to go, please. Alright. Yeah, I think this will get us up there. Like there's a little copper resource or something in that valley. Let's see, which path are we going to take here? Let me stop loading. Right up here, I guess. Okay, good. Now, there's going to be lots of battles going on near us in various places, so, you know, we can go out and loot those guys. We can do lots of different things. Are there any guards over here? This is a hungry bandit. They may try to attack us. I don't know. Do you have the... If they want to go, we can go. let's slow it down. They want to fight? No, they don't want to fight. Okay, that's fine. We could probably just kill them, but I'm not gonna be like that. So here we are at the hub, which is centrally located, so it deserves its name, although it is a busted up place. So this would cost us $750 to buy, but then I think we'd have to repair it. A Holy Citizen. They're a Holy Nation Outlaws faction, though. This longhouse here is $3,600. I'm not sure what it'll take to repair it, though. This guy here is $2,400, and so is that one. I think we're gonna have to buy one of these small shacks, to be honest. Let's see. What functioning things do we have here? We do have a bar that is owned by the Trade Ninjas. And over here, we have the Thieves, maybe? The Shinobi Thieves. Okay, there's an L House, an Old Storm House, 3,000. We could save up a little bit, or we could just buy one. And I think what we'll do is we'll just buy one. Let's just grab this one here by the door. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. It's only 750 cats. So let's buy it. And then see what we have to do to repair it, because honestly, I don't know. So, pause, and let's see. We now own this small shack, but can it be repaired is my question. How does one do this? Have I been taken for a ride? I bought the money pit, have I? Building shell only costs 5 materials, but there's going to be no way to. I don't think we can just place this on top and hope that it will repair, can we? No, obviously not. We can't place it in the city. That blue, red and blue mean blue means it's clear, but it's not buildable. So, I have probably made a mistake by buying this building here. Open to the public, private. Don't have any options over here on what to do with the building. So I'm going to have to check into that. But we do own it, at the very least. So we could build something here, although there's just nothing going on. Can we get some sort of engineering task available? Aha. Outhouse use. No. Small shack repair. There we go. Okay, goal repairing. Aha, there we go. So we're going to be putting some materials into this. Let's see. Can we see what the story is with it? Building condition is improving. Looks like we had to add some building materials to it. Well, let's get that going. Is everybody doing that? Let's see. If we... Small shack build. I don't want to build. I just want you guys to repair it. There we go. Now they're putting materials in. And now they're repairing it. And it's complete. Okay. So, open our door here. And we have now a place to live. Wonderful. Let's slow it down. And camping, camp bed. Yeah. Alright, we got a little camp bed here. This will let us rest and recuperate when we've used a healing pack on ourselves. So let's throw that down right there. That's going to take a sleeping bag to do, and we have it. So let's confirm that. Somebody has a sleeping bag. Kyle? You have the sleeping bag, do you not? You do. Can you not engineer that? Oh, we have to stop pausing it. There we go. Kyle's putting the materials on now for that. And, well, that's wonderful. We've got a camp bed now. Let's check tech. A small research bench. This is what's going to get us into some technology. You've got worker positions around here, as you can see. So, Let's just squeeze this in the corner here. We'll leave a few worker positions for it. And then what else do we have here? We've got buildings, campfire, farms, torch post, a wheat straw storage, a small research bench, and that's about it. Well, how about we put a torch post over here? This torch post is going to give us some light, and I think make our work go a little more smoothly. So maybe we could put that. Oh, okay. I took away a research position. I'm not sure that was a good idea. Let's take that out. Can we put it there, maybe? Yeah. And we'll just leave it at that. So let's confirm. Unpause, and then we'll set everybody to just go build this stuff. Yeah, you don't have any building materials. That's okay. You got wheat straw. You're going to be our researcher. And in the meantime, Kyle has, well, we have money from Kyle. So where is that bar? I'm a little lost here. I think it's way over here in the corner, is it? Where the heck was it? There's the thieves over that way. The bar is where? Everything looks broken. I can't tell. Is this one? No, that's residential. I'm going to click on all these to see which one is the bar. Surely the bar is in some kind of repair. That's a station house. Longhouse. L house. Where the heck is that bar? I'm not confused, right? There was a bar here. I swear there was. Where have I missed this thing? Storm house. Oh, here it is, over here. All right, Kyle, come over here, and let's see what's in the bar here. We're gonna have to get some food together. We're gonna have to do a bunch of stuff. We've got some guys we can hire in here probably. But let's go talk to the barkeep. And pause. Oh, this barkeep has got weapons. So he's got a couple of heavy weapons, which Kyle can use. We might want to think about that at some point. He's got some meat. He's got some copper. He has got some nice. He has some building supplies. A bunch of crossbows, which is great. He's got a few blueprints. Katanas, naganatas, random furniture. Wakizashi. He's got some wanted posters that we could get into. Armor plating, books. Let's get... How much money do we have? Let's get all of these books that we can afford. And head back over to our shack. Where's our shack? Our shack is over here. Can you come over here, Kyle? Alright, let's see. Let's have everybody kind of come stand over here. And Kyle, you come stand over here. We can do this slowly. And we can open the inventory on this and open Kyle's inventory. Can put all those books in there. And step aside. And then Foreign, are you? Yeah, she's our wheat straw girl. She can put in a little bit of wheat straw, I think. That we'll need that for the wheat straw farming research. And let's take a look at the tech tree. So under tech, all the lit up things are things that we could queue up over here. I'm going to pause this while we're doing it, and you can see the requirements. So tech level 2 is the requirement for this. We need a level 2 bench, and it costs 6 books to do. But so, makeshift walls, farming. I don't see wheat straw farming. Oh, we already have wheat straw farming, so we don't need that in there. Training, simple training dummies. That seems like a good idea. This one here would take 3 books for lockpick training. We'll be able to make some training dummies with that, which will be great. Basic weaponsmithing, building materials, iron plates, storage boxes. Okay, let's get storage boxes, and we can still get more stuff. This doesn't take books, that's why. This takes 1 book. This will give us a stone mine. This takes 1 book, so no book there, I guess. Gear storage, item storage, public sales. Okay, all of those things don't take books. So now we got a little research thing queued up, and we can click on foreign and tell her to use, and that's going to put her on that machine full time. So she's just going to work on that machine, and now we have everybody else to hang out. I think what we're going to do is build a training dummy and get everybody's skill up. Right now, our stats are dirt. Melee attack is 1. A training dummy can get us up to melee attack 5, if I'm not mistaken. So we can get some guys training and get them improving their stats. I wanted to, what did I want to do? Oh, I want to go and to our squads. Let's add a squad. And we'll call this one home. And we'll put foreign into it. So these guys are going to be our away team. We will send them out to do various missions. They've got Kyle with them. And ideally, one of the first missions we're going to do is just scavenging. We'll look for some copper. Some kind of copper resource. Is there anything in here that we can mine? I don't think so. I don't think there's going to be. It would be nice if there was a thing in the city that we could just sort of set somebody mining. But no, we'll have to go out into the dangerous wilds. Although we didn't see anybody coming in, so maybe it's not too bad. We've got a mine down here. And we've got a little mine there and a big mine here, maybe. No, it can still only have 1 worker on it. So, but still, through these 2 valleys here, we could get a little bit of work going on mining, and then we can go check out what's down there as well. Yeah, it's a whole new world, exciting and new. What's this over here? A bar. Okay. A little bar out in the middle of nowhere. Well, that's fine. We'll go check that bar out at some point in the future. Anyway, thanks guys for joining me for Kenshi. We will explore this game a little bit more. I definitely enjoy it. Don't know how long I'll play. Probably depends on, well, I'm going to keep playing it, but it does depend on how much people watch it as to whether I'll keep recording it. All right, see you guys soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.